Welcome. I am Reverend Montclair, and this is Monday Church with Reverend Montclair, which I have papers all over my microphone, so it might not be very loudly recording. I'm sorry. For today, Monday, July 8th. So we've just had the full moon. I did not see it in full, just a peek of it through the clouds. And I may as well um, bring up why this is Monday Church. Monday Church, because Monday was the day named after the moon. And the moon has, in many aspects of different cultures, been representing women, symbolic of the female, of the goddess, even though there have also been cultures that have embraced the sun as being feminine. But here we are in this day and age where the feminine is eclipsed by the masculine and has been for several thousand years. And we are also experiencing the peril of dismissing the feminine, of denigrating the feminine, of not listening to the feminine, of not heeding the wisdom of the feminine, of not adhering to the mindset of creation as opposed to the mindset of destruction. So we are unbalanced, and our culture, our society, our world is lilting off its axis because of it. We have a sad state of affairs in our culture, the United States, and I hope it rights itself. I hope we right it. I hope that women's voices begin to matter in a way where they cannot be drowned out, like by Air Force maneuvers in the air during a conference, a public conference. And mostly, we need our women to keep speaking, to be so grounded in and of themselves that they are willing to speak up, are willing to speak out, and will not be silenced when someone speaks over them or tries to ignore their voice. So, on this Monday, just after the full moon, may you use your voice to support the feminine in whatever aspect she appears. Every human has both feminine and masculine characteristics. And our society being over emphasizing of the masculine and of a constructed masculinity, a deconstructed humanity. We have a very limited view of what is okay to be masculine traits in our Western society. And men and boys are suffering for it. We are not machines. We all have feelings. We all have fears. We all have dreams. We all have a need to be, in in a sense, belong, to and with others. And we need to right the wrongs that have been written for us before we got here, of what is right for men and right for women, wrong for men, wrong for women. When we can pull those threads until they're more in alignment with reality, which is natural humanity, we will have a better society. Um, there are so many false narratives around masculinity and femininity, and such limited, abhorrently limited ideas about what our society should be by those that are trying to coerce and force and berate and imprison those that don't fit their convenient stereotype so that they profit, so that they are at the top. So the sick are in charge, the imposters are in charge, the pedophiles are in charge, and this makes the entire society suffer. And even when they were hidden and not so blatant, they were in charge and have been. And it is the money, the corruption of body and soul that, continues. Again, the harm begets harm, begets harm until someone says it's time to heal. It's time to heal. It's time to look at our own histories and deal with the pain, with the losses, with the abuses, with the disrespect, with the amount of time lost to the damage, and move on and move through, and yeah, maybe even re-experiencing something so that you can heal it. I used to say that, to heal something, it's kind of like a gunshot wound where the bullet is lodged in your body. It hurt like hell to get it, but it healed over, but it's still poisoning you from within. And it's going to hurt like hell to get it out, but then you can really heal, not just on the surface. You can heal from the inside out. So we've got a lot of healing to do from the inside out. And there are hordes of people in this country that have always known our country, our country's cruelties. And more of us know it now. And more of us are aware of it now. And it's time for us to still, despite all, be our best, be willing to face what is happening with truth and honesty and no denial, be willing to, in the face of the cruelty, speak the truth still. So the moon is out there somewhere, and the truth is here in our midst. And while it may be hidden, like the moon behind the clouds, it does not mean it does not exist. And even while some people, the imposters, are trying to rewrite history, are trying to create our country in their own image, that is not who we are, and that is not who we will be. They will not last because their corruption is so deep that they will betray each other. And we shall see how fast this goes. I'm afraid it'll take longer than I like, longer than most of us would. But here we are in the mess together. So take a deep breath, take courage, find voices that inspire you and help you make it through each day. And if you need to, take a break, get a book, read about someone else's experience at another time and place, one that is a reminder of our humanity, a reminder that all the chaos is not all that we are. And may you walk in beauty, with beauty before you, with beauty behind you, with beauty above you, with beauty below, with beauty all around and within you. May you walk. Have the courage to walk the path that is yours to walk in this world. Much love to you all. Good night. I am Reverend Montclair, and this is Monday Church with Reverend Montclair. Be at peace as often as you can.